Hi everyone. Today is Monday and it is April 6th. And sorry that I wasn't able to do a live event last week. And I've kind of been having a hard time just with life in general, just personal things going on in my life. So I wasn't even sure that I was going to come on today. For one thing, I had laryngitis and my voice is still a little hoarse. But I I came on here because I just wanted to let you know that I might not be doing live events for a while until things start to settle down a little bit in my personal life. Everybody's okay. It's just a lot of emotional stuff going on right now, and it's just hard to come on camera and talk about things that are positive and happy and everything when I'm not always feeling that way in the last month or two. Um, I tried really hard to keep doing these live events. I'm just not sure that I can continue doing them on a regular basis. What I might do is I might come on camera and let you know what I've been up to and what's going on with my life and my personal life, other than not the real personal stuff, but just kind of what I've been doing day to day. So I might still come on camera and do something like that. But I think I'll do that on my Wake Up with Glama channel. So I know y'all are probably like, what? First, you started live events here a year ago, and you were going to do them every first Tuesday of the month. Then you created Wake Up with Glama, and you were doing them there daily. And then you stopped and went to Mondays only on Made with Love. And now we're back to Wake Up with Glama. And I think just because I do have like 500 subscribers in my Wake Up with Glama, so I don't want to not put up some content for them. I could just shut the channel down, but I don't want to do that either because I know that once things start to settle down in my personal life, I'm going to want to talk to y'all on a regular basis. So I want to keep that channel alive. Um, but so this is probably going to be my last scheduled live event here on Made with Love by Glama. I guess I'll just keep this for crochet and knitting and crafts and sewing and stuff like that. Um, so yeah, so you might want to check periodically on Wake Up with Glama to see if there's any new live events over there. If I do live events over there, it probably won't be with comments and questions and stuff like that, at least not right away, not till I start to feel better. Um, and I do see that someone is in here right now. Hi, Patricia. So I'm today I'm not going to really make this a full 1 hour live event. I'm just coming on here to let you know that I'm not really feeling up to doing these live events right now. I love you guys, and you guys inspire me and encourage me, but it's just so hard to muster up the energy to get on camera so that you guys can encourage and inspire me. Once I'm on, everything's great, everything's fine. I have a great time. I laugh with y'all. I enjoy myself. It's just mustering up the emotional energy and just the physical energy to come on and do this. So yeah, there's just been a lot going on. It's just like that old saying, they kick you when you're down. I just feel like things have been happening to our family for about a year and a half now, actually longer than that. Um, it started probably about 4 or 5 years ago, but I've been able to muscle through it. And then it got to a point to where I couldn't handle it at all. And that's when I started crocheting and I went to a doctor to get medication. Um, so I'm doing a little better, but it's been nonstop for like 4 or 5 years. And it's just gotten to the point where I feel like I'm down and I'm still getting kicked. And I try so hard to stay positive. And I do for the most part, stay very positive. Um, it's just I have my moments where I can't find the silver lining sometimes. I seem to always find it, but there's those few days where I don't see a silver lining, and I don't it doesn't stay that way very long. I eventually shake myself out of it, but I don't want to bring any kind of negativity to this channel. So I don't want to come on with, um, um, I guess, a negative energy or with negative emotions on here, because I want y'all to always view me as happy Glama, as loving Glama. And I've never stopped being loving, but there's times where I don't always feel like the happy Glama. I'm always the loving Glama. But oh, Patricia says, I understand and my prayers are with you. Thank you for all what you've done. Love you more, she says. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, Patricia. Yeah, like I said, this is probably going to be the last live event on Made with Love for just for a while. I may periodically do it, but this is going to be the last scheduled one, like the every Monday. I'm going to just kind of stay away from that, because any of y'all who maybe do suffer with like any kind of depression or anything like that, you know that you can't really, I can't have a set schedule, because I don't know if I'm going to be having a good day or a bad day. So I don't want to have a set day that I have to come online, because I don't want it to feel like I have to come online. I want it, when I do come on camera, I want it to be because I want to, because I'm feeling up to it, not because, oh, it's Monday, it's 10 o'clock, I got to get online. I want it to be from the heart. And so you might still see me on here periodically. I'm just not going to be on here scheduled every Monday for a while anyway. And so I might come on here on Made with Love periodically, and I will also be on Wake Up with Glama periodically, probably more often than on here. On that channel, probably just little 5 or 10 minute little videos, just to let you know what's kind of going on in my life and what's going on in my daily routine and stuff like that. And so yeah, but since this will be I guess my last scheduled live event for a while on Made with Love, I'm going to go ahead and just open it up to you guys. I wasn't even going to do a I actually set this to where there were going to be no comments, but comments, I must not have said it right, but that's okay, because after seeing Patricia and Judy in here, it just makes me feel like, oh, I don't want to not do live events, but I know myself, and I know that I got to take care of me in order to continue doing my crochet tutorials and my makeup tutorials on my beauty channel. And I just got to take time off for me right now. I'll never stop crocheting though. So you'll always be getting my crochet tutorials, my knitting tutorials, my craft tutorials. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and open it up to you guys. If you have any comments or questions for me, I'll go ahead and answer them and respond back. So yeah, have any of y'all tried, I'll just put out a question there. Have any of y'all tried my knitting tutorials yet? I finally finished my 6 of 6 knitting tutorials. I had so much fun making them. I was so nervous, but I had fun at the same time. Oh, there's all my dogs. Babe, are you gonna leave? I can't keep an eye on Astrid, and she might wet the bed. I don't trust her doing that. So anyway, yeah, that one right there, that's Astrid. That's the one that my daughter gave me, but once in a while she just squats down and has a little accident, so I don't trust that she won't do that on the bed, and I would hate that. So anyway, let me know if you've tried my knitting tutorials, and if so, could you understand them? Because I'm new at knitting, so I wouldn't blame you if you said, I didn't quite get it, because I am new at explaining it all. I'm new at just doing it myself. Right now, I'm actually working on a knitting sweater. I'm making it out of cotton. And the knitting book, the little knitting kit that I got that I showed a few videos ago, came with a bunch of patterns. And I'm doing one of the sweater patterns that's towards the end of the book. It's like I think in the picture, it's like a golden kind of, what do you call it? Kind of like a yellowish golden sweater, a big oversized sweater. So I'm kind of doing that in yellow cotton right now. And I've already completed the back portion of it. And now I'm doing the front. The front's coming out a lot better. So maybe that's why they have people start on the back portion of it, because it's a beginner's book. So I know that on my back one, I don't know why, I followed the instructions exactly, but on one side it's coming out straight, and the back kind of started going like this a little bit, and then it evened out. So down at the bottom, it's got kind of like a little, I don't know, thing like this going on, and then it goes straight. So I'm glad that's in the back. And the front's coming out a lot better. So yeah, I'm having a fun time with that. And I didn't even realize, had I gone and looked at the rest of the sweater patterns, there were some that were so much more simpler than the one that I chose. So I hope I understand the rest of the instructions for it. Yeah, so I'm halfway through the front portion, or the front panel of the sweater. Then I got to do the sleeves. So yeah. All right, well, I'm not seeing any comments or anything, so I just might end this a little sooner than planned. Well, not sooner than planned, because I actually wasn't really planning on taking comments and stuff. But since I saw Patricia and Judy in here, I wanted to go ahead and just open it up to y'all in case y'all had any comments. And I don't know if I said hi, Judy, but hi. I know you said hi, Glama. So anyway. All right, well, I don't see any comments, so I'm just going to end this live event and get on with my day. I'm trying to decide what to do for my next Made with Love by Glama tutorial. So I'm trying to decide what crochet project to do. I know that a lot of people have commented, and, well, not a lot. One in specific person said, what happened to my beautiful crochet channel? I guess they didn't like the fact that I was putting up knitting tutorials, but if anyone were to watch my very, very first introductory video on this channel, I, from the very beginning, said that it was going to be crafts, anything that I'm passionate about. So yeah, if it's knitting one tutorial, crocheting the next, sewing the next, just anything that Tunisian crochet, anything that I start to learn, I'm probably going to put on here, just because I think anything crafty and artsy is usually interesting to people like us who love to do crafts. Usually it's not just one craft that we love to do. Usually it's a bunch. We get interested in one thing, and then you see another thing online, and you're like, ooh, I want to try that, and ooh, I want to try that. And that's kind of how I am. Lily says, good to see you again, Leticia. Hope you and your family are doing better. Hi, Lily. And Judy says, praying for you and your family. Cheryl, hi, Cheryl. Good to see you in here. She says, Glama, you don't know how much you have blessed my life. I'm glad to know that you are going to take care of you. Thank you. I don't want to cry. Yeah, I'm like this close, always on the verge of tears. So yeah, that's kind of why I don't think I can do these live events regularly for a while, but I'm going to it's not so much my life, it's people around me, it's my close family that are having the problems that I need to help. And I'm not just someone that can, well, that's your problem. I can't be that way. If someone I love is hurting, I hurt. If someone I love needs me, I have to be there for them. And so, yeah, I take it very personal when people that I love are hurting. A lot of what I'm going through has to do with this car accident that my daughter went through. My daughter was not driving the car. She was a passenger. The driver is claiming that he wasn't driving. He's told 4 different stories already. He told the police initially that there was a 4th person in the car, and that when they got in the accident, he got out and fled. My daughter knew that that was a lie. So when they pulled her aside, she said, I don't know where he came up with that. I'm going to tell the truth. He was driving. I was in the back. There was a passenger in the front. And so right now I've hired an attorney, making payments to an attorney because we're trying to clear her name. And yeah, so at least our insurance company is paying for the girl's medical bills that was in the front seat. The guy that was driving didn't want to go to the paramedics or anything. So anyway, that's kind of what I'm going through, is we're trying to get all that cleared up. And until I do, I just don't feel like I can come on camera with a cheery, happy, bubbly personality. So yeah, I'm going to take care of me and my immediate family and hopefully be back as quickly as possible to my regular live events. So anyway, let me read some more comments. Got lint flying around. So yeah, thank you, Cheryl, for being understanding, and all of y'all for being understanding. Patricia says, thank you for still doing your tutorials. You're my favorite. Oh, thank you, Patricia. Yeah, I'll never stop that. Just, that's something that I don't have to come on camera and you see my face, because I think I have a very, I don't really hide my emotions that well. So if I'm not having a good day, you'll probably sense it. Where if you're just looking down at my hands, I may not be as talkative. So maybe you will know that I'm not having a good day, but at least I can handle that a little bit more. It's just my hands on camera, not my face. So I'll do that for a while, but I'll never stop making crafting tutorials. And Patricia says, no, I still haven't tried knitting. Oh, you should try it. It's so easy. I promise you it is. You'll get it. I just hope I explained it well enough is all. Kim says, hi, Leticia. I just managed to come on and catch you. Hi, Kim. Good to see you. Good to hear from you again. And there's someone new in here. Well, not new. I think I remember your name from a couple live events ago. Estefania? She says, hi. Hi, Estefania. How are you doing? Kim says, hope you're doing okay. I'm loving your knitting tutorials. Oh, good. So you've gotten a chance to watch them, even though you already know how to knit. So the ones that I put on there, the 6 that I put on there, are all just the basics, and you already know the basics, but I hope I explained them well enough is all. So one of these days, when I get better at knitting, I'm going to actually put up a knitting tutorial as well. I'll start off with something really, really simple, just to see if I can explain it well enough. I'm still trying to learn all the K1, P1, SL1, slip one, you know, all these little phrases. I'm still trying to learn all the little abbreviations. That's the word, all the little abbreviations. So as soon as I get a little bit better with the jargon, I'll go ahead and make more knitting tutorials. Lily, Estefania says, I love your channel. Thank you. Thanks for watching. And I just want to thank all of y'all for being a part of my Glam Fam. You're my family. You know, I kind of came up with Glam Fam instead of, a lot of people say, oh, I'm your fan, I'm your fan, I'm your #1 fan. I love watching your crocheting channels, but I don't, it just seems a little weird for me to have fans. It just feels kind of like, I don't know, like I'm being vain to say, oh, that's one of my fans. I don't feel like I should have fans. So y'all are my Glam Fam, my family, short for family. So that's what I'm going to call y'all, my Glam Fam, my crafty Glam Fam. So yeah, that's what I've been kind of in my comments and responses to emails and to comments on my YouTube channel. I'm just kind of thanking everyone for being a part of my Glam Fam. Because yeah, y'all are my inspiration. You're the ones that keep me wanting to learn more, so I can teach y'all more, and so I can share more and crochet along with y'all and knit with y'all and stuff. So yeah, I love y'all being in my family. I think I missed a comment. Okay, no, I didn't. Leo's Corner, which is Lily. She said, oh, Leo's Corner is Lily. She used to be, oh, it used to just have her name on here, but she changed it to Leo's Corner because she's also doing knitting tutorials in Norwegian and in English. So go check out her channel. She is very good at it. She's new at tutorials, but she's doing superbly. You're doing a wonderful job, Lily. So yeah, go check out her channel. Go subscribe to her. I'm subscribed to her, so y'all need to go subscribe to her. She says, love your beginner's knitters tutorial, by the way. You are doing a very good job. Stay strong. Remember the love. Be the love. Thank you. And Patricia says, I'll be waiting and looking out for your tutorial. And Estefania says, I love all of your work. I love and I pray for you and your family. Stay strong. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Yeah, anything is possible um, with us putting our trust in God. You know, we can't do anything on our own. So everything has to be put in His hands, and what happens, happens. And He knows us inside and out. He knows what we can handle and what we can't handle. So He obviously knows I can handle this. But even though I can, I'm still leaving it in His hands, and still, you know, working towards, you know, helping Him help the situation down here. Because we can't just leave it in His hands and not do anything about it. You know, He still wants us to try and keep living and keep trying to progress and stuff. So thank you so much, you guys. So yeah, I'll stay strong because I lean on Him. He's our rock, after all. Okay, Kim says, I haven't heard all what's happening with you, but I hope Vanessa's doing better. I was so sorry to hear of her accident. I hope everything works out for her and you. I'm glad she has you there. Thank you. Kim, and that's actually what is going on. That's actually why I'm going to stop doing the live events for a while, is because of all that. There's just things that we need to take care of in regards to the accident and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of taking up a lot of our physical time and emotional time. Boy, the lighting's really bad today, isn't it? Let me see. Yeah, it's really, really bad. Sorry, I'm really washed out. But thank you all, you guys, for all your love and prayers and everything. And then Kim also says, yes, I thought you did. Oops, it just jumped up. Yeah, I thought you did really well explaining them. It's difficult with the two needles to show it close up, but you did brilliantly. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it is. It's a lot harder. And that's why I wanted to use the circular needles, because to me, at least, the actual needle part is shorter and not so long and bumping. Because I know that I would have probably been bumping the table. As it is, you could hear the cord bumping on the table all the time. But I thought, you know what? That's okay. As long as they understand what I'm explaining and they can see close enough what I'm showing. So anyway, and Kim says, I was enjoying seeing the cast on methods and casting off and how you hold the needles and comparing my own way of doing things. I still cannot get the keeping my finger down on the actual needle part. And I may just give up on trying to do that because I'm kind of set in my ways now. Lily says, whoa, thanks. That is a relief knowing you approve of my tutorials. Well, hey, you're the knitting expert, not me. So yeah, you're way better at knitting tutorials than I am because I'm just learning. So yeah, you've done a good job. Uh-oh, I'm about to die. I've got 8% of battery left. So I might be cutting this a little short. She says, you being so experienced and me being a newbie, appreciate it. Uh-oh, it's down to 7%. Yeah, no problem. And yeah, I really do hope that your channel takes off and that you get a lot of subscribers. I know that it's been 2 years for me, and I have like, what is it, 68,000 subscribers in this channel. It takes a while to build your channel, but I know you'll do it. I have faith in you. And she also says, I will be continuing praying for you, for y'all, and sending positive energy and love your way. And in a week or two, a homemade package is coming to you. Oh, I forgot that you said you were making me something. That's right. Oh, that's so sweet, Lily. Thank you. You're such. Oh, my husband just brought me a cord. I've got juice. Okay. So like I said, oh, I forgot. Man, my mind is just not here. I was trying to stick that in the USB port, and it doesn't go in the USB port. It goes into the battery charging port. I'm telling you guys, my mind's not all here. But that's so sweet, Lily. Thank you so much. Just for the thought, just for thinking about me. That's just, I know I'll love it. Anything coming from you, because I know it's coming from your heart, I'm going to just absolutely love. So anyway, I just started to say something that I'm already feeling sadness that I'm not going to be doing scheduled live events. I'm already feeling like, oh my God, maybe I should change my mind again. But I've changed my mind on things so many times. Like I explained earlier, first it was daily. Uh-oh, there goes my little snorting chihuahua making her little snorting sounds. I went from doing it daily to doing it on Mondays to now just doing it periodically. But it's just what I have to do for now. What's the matter, baby girl? But I will do live events on here, just not scheduled. Just when I know I'm having a good day, you'll see me on here. But also keep track of my Wake Up with Glama, because I'll probably be doing a little bit more on there just to let y'all know what's going on in my life and stuff. Okay, let me stop with that because I already explained all that at the beginning of this video. Nancy Campbell, hi. She says, love your channel. Hope to be half as good as you someday, LOL. Sorry to read. There was an accident. Much love, Nancy from Canada. Oh, nice to have you in here, Nancy. And you will be awesome in no time. Just keep watching everyone's tutorials and get yourself some crochet books and knitting books and stuff and practice, practice, practice. That's what makes well, and it doesn't make perfect because nobody is perfect, but practice, practice, practice is what gets us better and better and makes us more relaxed and comfortable with our new craft. So thank you. Thank you for watching my tutorials and being a part of my crochet family. Like I said, my Glam Fam. So let me see. Kim says, how is Willow getting on with the others now? I hope everything is going well with them all too. Well, she's doing okay with the cat. She gets her little moments where she still wants to chase it, but the cat swats at her, and so that kind of stops Willow in her tracks. But now she's got a thing for my, where is she? I don't know where my 10-pound, yeah, there she is, right there. She's got a thing for my 10-pound Yorkie because my 10-pound Yorkie has kind of a little mean streak in her. And so they don't like each other. So they kind of rolled around a little bit. I would say like 3 times yesterday. I had to pull a fight apart, and I was scared because that's a big dog. Willow's a big dog. I could have gotten bit very easily, but I love pets too much to just let them go at it. So I was willing to sacrifice myself to keep them from killing each other. So yeah, that was probably really stupid, but I can't let them, they're my babies. I can't let them fight like that. Someone would have really gotten hurt. So yeah, now she's having problems with Paris over here, my 10-pound Yorkie. So it'll all work out in the end. Cheryl says, you know, you can always put out a notice when you want to do a live event. Yeah, I just, like I said before, I don't, when I'm like this, I can't have anything scheduled because I don't know, even if I say I'm going to do a live event in a half hour, my emotions are so up and down. I don't know if in a half hour I'm going to feel up to it. So if y'all happen to see a red button down at the bottom that says live, then I'm on. But I'm not going to actually pre-announce them or anything, just because I don't want to let anyone down in case I end up not feeling up to it at that moment. But yeah. So, and Kim says, I'm sorry things are so hard for you. All right, for you all. Oh, for you all right now. But when we are weak, we're at our strongest because that's when we rely so much on God. And I know He will support you all. You're in my prayers. Thank you, Kim. And yeah, that's exactly what I said a little bit ago, that, He's our rock and we have to throw our burdens on Him. And that's exactly what we've done. I've been talking to Him 24/7 in my head, out loud, in my head, just you name it. I'm constantly talking to Him. Sometimes I forget to say amen because it's a continual 24-hour conversation with Him. So yeah, I'm just talking to Him as a friend. So yeah, I have to remind myself to say an actual prayer with the actual, amen at the end at times too, because like I said, I have a continual conversation going on with Him 24/7. Well, not 24/7, because when I'm sleeping, I'm obviously not talking to Him, but yeah, that's when I'm sleeping. I'm not sleeping that well either. I talk a lot in my sleep when I'm stressed out. So yeah. Um, but thank you for your prayers, Kim. That's really going to help. Lily says, a friend of mine said I should do crochet tutorials as well, but I don't want to do that just yet. Kind of felt I had to ask you about that first. Ask me what about it? Yeah, do what you like. I mean, whatever you feel up to, go for it. um, Cheryl says, oh, I do understand that. Yeah, it's just I can't have anything really scheduled just because. So if you happen to see me on here, I'll be on here. So yeah. All right, it's 10:40. And yeah, I think I'm going to probably end this here in a minute. So if any of y'all want to say your goodbyes, until I see you on Wake Up with Glama, and I'm still going to be doing beauty tutorials because that's something that I can just, you know, have the camera on while I'm putting my makeup on. It's not something that I have to talk about anything specific. I mean, well, actually, I guess I shouldn't say that. I'll be talking about something specific, which is makeup or products. So I don't have to think or talk about emotional things, because that's what kind of gets me emotional. So if I'm just talking about makeup, it'll be easier to keep my mind off things. So I'll be doing those. I need to do more of them because I keep getting asked to do makeup tutorials. So I'm planning on doing a eyebrow tutorial. I'm planning on doing a contouring tutorial, a highlighting, like where to highlight, um, and just different eye looks, different lipstick looks. You can't even tell right now because the light is so washed out, but I have lip liner on, all on the lips, and I've got gold glitter on my lips, but you can't see it because of the lighting situation. Let me see if I get close. You probably couldn't see that, right? So anyway, yeah, I like how it looks. It's very glittery and stuff, but yeah, it's not showing up on camera because I'm very washed out. I'm in my bedroom. I haven't really made my bed. I just threw the covers up and threw the sham, whatever you call those sham pillows. I threw them on there, but I didn't really make the bed nicely like I usually do. I was just like, I'm late. Let me just throw the bed together and get on camera. um, Let me see. Oh, Kim says, I use my circular needles for knitting rather than my straights. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that from now on too. Someone made that suggestion to me. I forget who it was, but she says she doesn't use her straight needles. She only uses circular needles because when she puts her work down, she knows that it's going to stay in the cord or in the little thing there, and you're not going to lose your work. So that made a lot of sense to me. So I'm using my circular needles too. So I guess I have my straight needles for nothing because I'm probably going to invest in just a bunch of circular ones. And she continues to say, even on flat projects. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I don't know if you were here earlier when I said that right now I'm working on one of the sweater patterns that came in my knitting kit. It's I think it's the last ladies sweater. It's kind of like a yellow gold sweater. It's an oversized sweater. So I'm using yellow cotton on that. And I've already done the front panel. No. I've already done the back panel and I'm working on the front panel right now. So I'm excited. I'm excited to wear it because I love big oversized clothes right now because I'm about 10 or 15 pounds over what I should be. So I don't like having to hold my tummy in until I lose this weight. You know what, guys? I don't know why I've got this weight on me. I don't even finish eating any of my meals. I only eat like half of my meals. It's stress. What's that thing that there's a certain thing that builds up in you when you're stressed out that makes you gain weight. And so I know that's what's going on because I know I don't eat that much. I'm still eating what I've always pretty much eaten. I give my husband half of my burger. I know that burgers are not good diet foods, but I've always eaten burgers. It's just I used to eat the whole thing, and now I'm only eating half. Only eating half of my meals of everything. So I know it's stress related why I've got this extra little weight on me. But anyway, until then, I'm going to be wearing big oversized clothes. Let me see. Oh, and I still haven't finished Kim's comment. I'm sorry, Kim. I just find it so much easier to control. I have a set of interchangeables from, I don't know how to say it, Chiago? I've been looking for a set of interchangeables. They're really expensive. I guess if you get a really good kind, they're probably really expensive. So I'm trying to figure out what would be the best ones. I've heard a couple different names. I've never heard of that name, so I'll have to go look those up. Um, are the interchangeables all plastic or are there wooden interchangeables? Because I think I'd like to try wood or bamboo needles as well. But anyway, you say those are great, so I'll have to look online and see what those look like. Lily says, stay strong, take care of yourself and your family. I will, Lily. Thank you. So are you leaving? Oh, you're saying your goodbyes because I said I was saying goodbye too. Okay, so yeah, I will. I'll take care of us. Because I know that, you know how I said that God is our rock? Well, in my family, I think my family looks to me as their rock. And so I have to be strong. And for my daughter, for my son, for my grandkids, they consider me their rock, you know, along with God, of course, but I'm their mom. And I was single for so long, raising them, that I'm their rock. So in their eyes, I'm a very strong woman, but I know that deep down inside, I need to just take time for myself so that I can continue to be strong for them. So yeah, I will definitely take care of my family. They're number one in my life, God. Um, Cheryl says, love you with all my heart and more. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. I love you too. You're such a sweetheart. You brighten my day. When I see you on Facebook and everything, we can really relate to each other, and I really love that about you. You're an awesome, awesome woman. And Patricia says, my prayers are with you and your family. God bless. We all love you. Oh, thank you. So I will talk to y'all soon. Kim says, how did your memorial go? Oh, it was great. Y'all had 125 at yours, and it was so nice. I don't remember. Darn it, how can I not remember? I don't remember how many we had at ours, but it was awesome. It was a brother from Bethel that gave the talk. Okay, let me hurry up before I have to say goodbye. Kim says, yes, I just put my little stoppers on when I have to leave my room, my work. Yeah, I love those little stoppers. I didn't think I'd really get any use out of them, and thought they were just so that when you're not using your needles, that they don't poke anything. But then I was watching a tutorial and I saw that she had her work on it and her stoppers, and she was going to be showing something. She took her stoppers. I'm like, oh, that's what the stoppers are for. Duh. I felt so silly that I thought they were just for when you're putting your needles away so that they don't, I don't know, poke anything. But yeah, so now I use my stoppers too. Mine keeps slipping off though. When I come back to my work, one of them is always slipped off, it seems like. Let me see. Where did I leave off? I can't find it. Oh, and then she says, and it all stays on the needles and cables with no problems. Yeah. So yeah, maybe I just need better stoppers or something. I think the needles that I'm using are kind of really, really fat, and so the stoppers are probably for a skinnier needle. I don't know, because they keep popping off. Anyway, Kim says, stress definitely adds weight. I think that's a lot of the reason I gained and have problems losing right now. Yeah. I just need to de-stress. Kim says, these are metal needles with nice points. It was an expensive set, but I use them all of the time now. Yeah, you know, even if I invest in an expensive set, that's okay, as long as they work good for me. Because like the pink tulip crochet hooks that my husband bought me, they're pretty pricey in my opinion. They were like $90 to $100 and something. To me, that's expensive. But my word, my hands do not, this thumb was starting to, I was losing strength in it. I was dropping plates because this thumb couldn't hold things. And I think it's because I was having to hold on to the project so hard, because the boy needles that I was using weren't as good. And so I don't know why, even though I wasn't crocheting or using the hook with this hand, this thumb was just losing strength. And sore, constantly, always in pain. Since I've switched over to the tulip needles, it's like butter. You know, just using the crochet hooks is like just glides in, glides out, and even this hand doesn't have to work as hard to hold the project. So yeah, I'm willing to invest in a nice knitting set of needles just because I know that it really does help. At first I thought, how can knitting or crochet needles make such a difference? But they do. So since I know they do with crocheting, I know they must with knitting as well. So I'm going to invest in a good set. I just have to decide which set. Oh, Kim also says it might be good to get an odd set of wood or metal or plastic and see which you feel best with before you invest in a whole set. Exactly. I want to try all of them. I've already tried metal, so I want to try wood and plastic as well. And I'm thinking maybe I might buy a few plastic ones just to kind of keep in my handbag, just so I'll always have them with me. So yeah. All right, so everyone has pretty much said their goodbyes. So I'm going to say goodbye and remind you guys that I love you. And thank you all for being a part of my Glam Fam and supporting me in everything that I've done thus far, my crocheting tutorials, my knitting tutorials, my live events. Just showing me your love and support means the world to me. And I'm always here for you. Even though I'm going through problems, you can contact me and talk to me, because that kind of takes away from me having to think about my problems for a while too. So I'm here for you guys as well. Don't forget that I love you. Don't forget to love yourselves. And don't forget to love everyone you come in contact with. All right, guys, I love you. Mwah. Bye.